What if I told you that right now, you are glowing? Not metaphorically, not spiritually. Literally, your body is emitting light. Photons. Real, measurable, electromagnetic radiation. Your face glows brightest in the late afternoon. Your hands pulse with light throughout the day. And when you die, that light doesn't fade slowly. It vanishes, almost instantly. In 2009, Japanese scientists proved something mystics claimed for millennia, but could never demonstrate. We emit visible light. And it reveals the exact moment life becomes death. Hello, I'm Michael, and I'll be your host for today's episode of Mind and Marvel. Bioluminescence isn't new. Nature's been doing it for hundreds of millions of years. Fireflies flashing to attract mates, deep-sea anglerfish luring prey with glowing bait, plankton turning ocean waves into liquid starlight. But humans were not supposed to glow. Until Japanese researchers decided to test an impossible hypothesis. They built a camera 1,000 times more sensitive than the human eye, capable of detecting individual photons, single particles of light. They placed volunteers in absolute darkness. No external light sources, no windows, no electronics, and they waited for hours, capturing long exposures of the human body. What they captured changed everything. Humans glow. We emit visible light, about 1,000 times dimmer than what our eyes can detect. Imagine seeing a single candle from 10 miles away. That's how faint we're talking, but it's real, measurable, consistent, and it follows a rhythm. A biological clock visible in photons. Your face glows brightest around 4 p.m., dimmest around 10 a.m. Your cheeks and forehead emit more light than your arms. Your chest glows differently than your legs. The pattern matches your metabolic activity. Areas with more cellular energy glow brighter. But why? Why do we glow at all? To understand your glow, we need to go microscopic into the engine rooms of life. Your mitochondria, the power plants in every cell. They burn fuel to create energy. They take glucose and oxygen, break them apart, extract energy, store it as ATP. Think of them as coal power plants. Fuel goes in, energy comes out, but also waste, byproducts, heat. And in your cells, light. During metabolism, chemical reactions create highly reactive molecules, free radicals, unstable oxygen species. They're unavoidable byproducts of being alive. When these molecules crash into proteins, lipids, or other cellular components, something remarkable happens. Electrons get excited. Literally, they jump to higher energy levels, like kids on trampolines suddenly bouncing way higher than usual. But what goes up must come down. When those electrons fall back to normal, they release energy as light, a photon. This happens billions of times per second across your 37 trillion cells. Most photons are absorbed internally, but some escape through your skin into the world. The light spans the visible spectrum, red, green, blue, but mostly green. The same wavelength as fireflies, except we're emitting 1/1,000,000th the intensity. The faster your metabolism, the more light you emit. Exercise? Your glow intensifies. Your mitochondria work harder, more reactions, more photons. Sleep? Your glow dims. Metabolism slows, fewer reactions, fewer photons. Your circadian rhythm, your biological clock, directly controls your glow. Now comes the part that rewrites our understanding of death. Scientists studying this phenomenon discovered something profound. When cells die, their bioluminescence changes dramatically. As a cell dies, its membrane breaks down, mitochondria stop functioning, chemical chaos erupts. And in that moment, a flash, a burst of photons far brighter than normal, like a light bulb surging with brilliant light right before it burns out forever. Now scale this to an entire organism, to a human being. In the moments before death, cellular metabolism destabilizes. Some cells begin dying. When the heart stops, oxygen delivery ceases. Cells begin dying en masse, and their collective light extinguishes, not gradually, rapidly. Within minutes to hours, the glow vanishes, because bioluminescence requires active metabolism, living chemistry, functioning mitochondria. Death is the moment when the chemistry that makes light stops. For millennia, Spiritual traditions spoke of light leaving the body at death. The Egyptian concept of the Ba, Buddhist teachings about the clear light, near-death experiences describing light. Were they sensing something real? A biological phenomenon our ancestors detected but couldn't measure? Science now provides the mechanism: bioluminescence, metabolic light, the literal glow of being alive. But this raises uncomfortable questions. When does death truly occur? When the heart stops? When the brain dies? Because cells don't all die simultaneously. Some linger for minutes, hours, even days. Could bioluminescence provide a new marker? A more precise definition of the boundary between life and death? This discovery is just the beginning, because our glow reveals more than just that we're alive. Different diseases create different light signatures. Cancer cells have hyperactive metabolism. They might glow differently. Inflammation increases cellular stress. More oxidative reactions, potentially more light. Neurodegenerative diseases disrupt normal metabolism. The brain's glow pattern could change. Imagine diagnostics that simply read your body's light. No blood draws, no biopsies, just photon detection. As camera technology advances, these measurements could become routine. Track your metabolic health through your glow. Detect problems before symptoms appear. Optimize your circadian rhythm by monitoring your natural light patterns. Athletes could track recovery and performance through metabolic light signatures. But beyond medicine, this changes how we see ourselves. We are luminous beings, not metaphorically, physically, measurably. Walk through a crowd and you're surrounded by glowing humans. You just can't see it. We're made of stardust. And like stars, we emit light. Faint but undeniable. Every person you've ever met was glowing. Every ancestor who ever lived emitted light. Einstein glowed as he formulated relativity. Marie Curie's hands glowed as she discovered radium. Newborns glow with the intensity of fresh life. The elderly glow more dimly as metabolism slows. And when we die, our light goes out. The chemical reactions cease. The glow fades to black. Right now, 8 billion humans are glowing on this planet, a collective bioluminescence too faint to see, but undeniably real, which leaves us with a profound question. If life is just chemistry producing light, where does consciousness fit? Are we just complex chemical reactions that happen to emit photons? Or is the light we emit somehow connected to the light of awareness? When mystics spoke of inner light and scientists measure bioluminescence, are they describing the same phenomenon from different perspectives? And here's the final mystery. You're glowing right now as you watch this. Invisible to your eyes, but there. What does it mean to be a creature made of light? If this revelation about human bioluminescence amazed you, illuminate that like button. Subscribe to Mind and Marvel for more discoveries that reveal the hidden superpowers of being human. Drop a comment. Does knowing you emit light change how you see yourself? What other invisible processes do you think are happening in your body right now? This is Mind and Marvel, where science, survival, and the superhuman collide. Until next time, keep glowing, whether you can see it or not.